It's so cold here. What's up, guys? How you doing? You see, I'm always talking about here about embracing who we are and being true to ourselves. But I haven't really been following my own advice, and I'm tired of being ashamed of who I am. A lot of times in my life, I have felt like I had to be someone else so people would like me and accept me, and that has led me to living a lot of unhappiness. And this last couple of months, like not a couple of months, but a lot of months, maybe a year or so, I have learned to truly let go of trying to please everyone and caring what other people think and embracing who I am. I used to say that my greatest fear was getting to the age of 90 or something and looking back in my life and just be consumed by this deep feeling of regret because I didn't live the things that I wanted to live because I was scared. But then I would have no more opportunities to change that because it was just too late. I would have no more time. And I don't want that to happen. And that's why I have to be brave enough to accept that it's better to be hated for something that you are rather than be loved by something that you're not. That takes a lot of self-love. So the reason why I'm making this video is because I have not been following my own words, and how can I help someone if I'm not helping myself and if I'm not doing the things that I tell you to do? And I'm just tired of talking about it and not really doing anything. And I'm tired of being ashamed of who I am and not embracing my story and the things that I believe. You see, for about a year and 8 months now, I have been really scared of talking about my faith. In the beginning of September 2018, I had this life-changing experience with God that made me realize how much He loves me and how much I'm precious to Him and how important I am to Him. And that changed me completely. And ever since that moment, I just can't care enough about other things. And I've been meaning to share these things with the world and teach people what I have learned because it was just so amazing that I have no doubt it can change someone else's life too. And I wanted to talk about this and share this, but I've been really scared of being judged. And that just made me very unhappy. It's like I've been avoiding this at all costs, but this is who I am. And I just really can't avoid me anymore. And I know that a lot of people that say they believe in God or that they are Christians do and say a lot of horrible things. And I say horrible because I have no other word to describe this. Because God, He is only love. And everything that does not come from love does not come from God. And like really religious people, they're like the worst. They tell you have to do all sorts of things and follow this pattern or these rules, but they're not even real. It's really not true what they say. And the only thing God has asked of us is for us to love one another just like He had loved us. And that's it. That's the only thing. You don't have like to stop drinking because there's nothing wrong with drinking other than like your health. And you don't have to stop doing the things that you love doing or stop going out or anything like that. Because nothing that you do or do not do can win God's favor. All His favor has already been given to you freely. And that's why Jesus died for you. That's one of the reasons He died for you. And you can only live those things through faith and not your works. And a couple of years ago, I couldn't accept a lot of things that people would tell me about who God is and how things work with Him. And I would just like question myself, is this really God? Like, it can't be. And in my heart, I knew, I believed that things were different, were better, And after this experience I had, it led me to find out that I was actually right, and the things that I couldn't accept were not true, and the things that I believed were the truth are actually right. And this is all about this thing called the new covenant, which is what Jesus did in the cross, and how you can live those things, and what does that mean to your life. And I wanted to teach about these things, and I'm going to teach in my next videos. And the truth is just so crazy, so crazy, that like 99.999% of the things that people have taught you are just not real. And this is actually good news, because the truth is way much better than that, because God is way much better than that. And so I'm gonna be making videos about this, and this time is for real, because there's nothing else that I have to hide right now. And give it a try. And if you don't like the things that I'm saying, it's okay. You can just pretend I never said anything, and we can still be friends, because I would still love you the same way. And that's it. God, in that experience, He told me a lot of wonderful things. And He told me also that He chose me to be an apostle, a doctor, and hero of faith. And that's how I wanted to live my life ever since. And we believe there is a process to change, but our process only takes as long as we want it to take. You get to decide when you're ready. You get to decide when your process is over. And I have made my decision. I believe everyone can be a hero of faith, and that's what I want to teach you, how to live like that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gabriel Schneider, and this is Heroes of Faith.